Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are out doing a bit of road work today. We're heading off to collect a load of feed potatoes. I'm in the 215 and the Smith trailer, and we're just about to go into the big town of Castlebellingham, which is on the south side of Dundalk. So we're about, so it's like about 20 minutes for me to get up here in the tractor, in around. Travelling up here to collect a load of feed potatoes, or spuds as the Irish call them. Kind of a bit of a stopgap. There's a man here going to stop us now. Some big job on with a teleporter. We'll continue the video when we go past this. Alright, so we go past that. There were some men doing a bit of a job there with a guy up with a cage and a teleporter, doing some work on a building, so you have to be courteous. Heading off, as I say, to collect a load of feed potatoes. We're going to feed some of these feed potatoes over the next number of weeks. I don't think we're going to be able to get a steady supply of them. We'll see. If we get a bit of a supply of them, we will keep feeding them, even at a lower rate than usual. But I just think it's going to be quite difficult to keep the supply of them going. But we're going to feed them anyway for the next few weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it is, until we can open our main silage. The mains now is in and installed over a week, so yeah, the clock is ticking until we can get it open and get using it. So yeah, I was trying to think earlier. I think this is the first run I've been out in the tractor since, well, we were away for 2 weeks in the USA, and we're back home from there now 12 days. So I suppose if you do the math, it's only a month since I was out doing anything in the tractor. So nice to get out in it and get a bit of a drive in it. Dad did collect a load of feed about 8 or 9 days ago, so a load of potatoes. So yeah, it's my first run out in it. So nice to get out and get a bit of a spin, a bit of a spin in it, and do a collection. Home 12 days, and we still haven't seen one grain of sunshine in 12 days. It's just been this cloudy, dull weather. We also haven't seen a lot of rain either, but it's just been cloudy, dull weather that whole time. Now, just as I say that, it's literally just started doing a couple of speckles of rain on the window just now. But for the most part, it's been pretty dry, and it's looking like it's going to stay pretty dry into the middle of next week. There is a chance of this, a couple of wee light bits of rain like what we're getting now at the minute. But I think for the most part, it's going to be dry, which is good, because I have some crop spraying that I would like to get done over the next week or so. And if the weather stays with us and we can get the bit of crop spraying done, it's the first time that we'd have done any crop spraying since, I don't know, it's in about 3 years, 4 years this time of year, like. So it'll be interesting just to see if that happens. So yeah, we'll see with that next week. But yeah, we'll head up here and then collect this load of feed. We'll get it home, we'll get it tipped, and I'm going to do a little video then just showing you what cattle, some of the cattle we have in. There will be a cattle walk video coming over the next week or so, because we have to take the cattle out to do some work with them, but I'll talk about that later in the video while we're looking at them. So yeah, we'll continue on. Just before we get to our destination, we have to travel through this little village of Anygas, and I always think it's very picturesque just driving through it. Driving up along the river here, a lovely old stone wall, and then a beautiful old bridge then as well, an arch bridge that you have to cross over. So yeah, just some lovely views, of Anygas, and even on this dull day, it's always nice to have a little bit of a just look around it and to see. There's an old mill here right in front of us as well, by the looks of things. I think it is anyway. I'm not a history aficionado, but yeah, just some nice views, and then some lovely old stone walls down as you're driving in. as well. It's actually a lovely little restaurant here on the left hand side. The name of it is absolutely passing me by at the minute. I think, is it the Glide? Oh no, we'll see now in a second. What is it called? Yes, it's the Glide Inn. And a nice spot if anyone in the locality wants to get a nice bite to eat some evening. So yeah, we'll continue on. Shouldn't be that long for our destination. And a nice place too to come for a little spin on a Sunday afternoon. You can also have a little bit of a walk down here then by the seashore as well. Oh, it's like Tour Ireland here at the minute. There you go, lovely beach as well. So yeah, the travel show will continue at a later date. We are just heading back down the road towards home. We got loaded up alright, and a pretty good load on. I think there could be around maybe 17 or 18 tonne. We didn't weigh them, it's just going roughly on the boxes. But yeah, a nice load, and the trailer's well filled up. So yeah, we're just coming towards some dogs. So we should be home in about, probably think about half an hour or so. So yeah, but at least we are on the route back. See Leonard, where we got the potatoes there. Leonard got a new teleporter. So you seen her in action there. I think it's a 53170 from memory, and it only has just over 400 hours now, so she's absolutely mint. So yeah, lovely machine. So I've got a wee bit of footage of her walking there. You've just seen her in action. So yeah, we'll make our way back home, and we'll get these feed potatoes tipped, and we'll have a look at the cattle then towards the end of this video as well. So yeah. So you may have just seen we had a bit of a flash of the lights there, but I've just been warned that there was something on the road, and it turns out it's a couple of horse riders who just went over to the left hand side there. So we just slowed down and give them plenty of space, not to spook the horses. So yeah, that's it, a little bit of a speeded out view of the drive home through town, which is quite busy on this Saturday morning stroke lunchtime, and I suppose the fact that it's a bit of a dull day that doesn't help as well with traffic. It always seems to be a little bit busier coming through town when there's a little bit of dampness and dullness. So yeah, anyway, we'll get home and get these tipped. Alright, so next morning, and after having 12 days of no sunshine, we have sunshine, which is absolutely lovely to see. Badly wanted. 12 dull days in a row, and the sun arrives, and everything just looks a little bit better in the sun. Nice bit of heat as well, just great to see it. So, go for just a quick look at the cattle that we've in this year. So, as you know, we usually feed fairly heavy on the bulls. We probably have a little bit less bulls this year than usual, and a little bit less heifers, and we've moved more towards bullocks. So yeah, the reason for that is last year's bullocks that we fed, there was no bother with them really from when they went in. Very little sore feet, very little issues. The weight gain was pretty good. We were happy with how they killed out. Just happy with them overall. So we went for down the road of some more bullocks than usual. So pen number one we're looking at here, pen of bullocks. Yeah, just went for ones a little bit heavier than what we would have bought in last year, so they should feed and finish a little bit quicker than last year. So yeah, one pen of those. We have a pen here that is a mix of bulls in it, some smaller ones, some reared calves, so just a bit of a mix. There's a half empty pen here. The reason we have a half empty pen there is we still have some cattle outside, and we could probably put about eight bullocks in there, but there's still cows and calves outside. Not many. There's about 4 cows, 4 calves, 5 calves, 1 cow with a set of twins, and a bull outside. And then there's also a batch of reared calves still outside. There's a few of those, just smaller ones and more delicate ones, younger ones, and just a little bit of a mix. So they're outside as well, so we're kind of keeping that bit of space just for that. Maybe we might leave them outside, and over the next few weeks we may purchase a lot of bulls, or bullocks, sorry, just to fill that up, but we will see. This year's pen of heifers then on this side. Yeah, mostly either own haired, some reared, and also some bought in, you know, so there's a bit of a mix there of those, and another pen of bullocks here as well. So yeah, some good sized bullocks. There's a couple of cows as well mixed in there that they're cull cows from our own herd, so they've just been put in there because they're going to be on the same ration as these guys here on the finishing ration, so we just mix them in through there. So yeah, bit of a mix of those. There's another cow there, see 3 cows there I think at the minute. So yeah, bit of a mix of different things there. We'll have a better look at them, I think, a bit of footage of them when they're out, and we're doing the bit of the work with them next week. So we'll go up to the other shed and I'll show you what's in it. So middle shed, first pen here we have got a pen of bulls. So these are all bulls born onto the farm here from our own herd. So there's a mix of those. There's also some reared calves here. You can see them kind of here at the front. So they were bought in as calves and reared last year, and then grazed over the summer. So yeah, mix of those there. So bulls there, and then mostly bulls in here. There's a few bullocks in through that as well, bought in ones, but yeah, mix of bulls and bullocks on that side. Mostly bullocks in this pen here. I don't know if there is actually any bulls in it. There might. I think this is all bullocks. I'm trying to think. See, when we were in a few weeks ago, there was some bulls mixed in here and there as well, but 99% sure that these are all bullocks. But yeah, nice pen of bullocks. Can't really see them that well with the sunlight, but as I say, we will get a better look at them next week when they are out and we're clipping their backs. And this here's a pen of in-calf cows. So yeah, cow shed is full over there, but we also have to put some of them over here as well. So yeah, that is what that is. Cattle, when they come out next week, we've clipped their backs. We might foot bath them, and they have to get a fluke dose. They have been warmed. They've got all the vaccinations, so they've got black-legged, they've got IBR, they've got Histophilus vaccinations. So that has all been done on all the cattle that is housed. But yeah, just a little bit of treatment still to be done on them, with the foot bath and with the back clipping and with the fructose. So yeah, that's what they have to come out with, to come out and get done. So yeah, if that weather stays like that, it'd be great, and we'd get it all done. So yeah, we'll go up to the top shed and we'll get a quick look at the young stock that's inside there as well. So final shed we're in is the shed full of young stock. So these here are all reared calves from this here. They've all been inside. They're not all in. There is some, as I mentioned earlier, are still outside. There's half a dozen of them still outside, but most of them are in. There is some space here for the other ones if we decide to take them in this pen. So yeah, wee bit of space here for those, but they've done pretty well, the calves as a whole. There is them few that we've left outside that were just a wee bit younger and smaller, so hence why we didn't take them in. But yeah, they have done pretty well. Yeah, really and truly, we would like to be rearing even more of these because they're a pretty good bet alongside the calves from our own suckler herd, which are over this side. Calves this year have done very well, very well. Very happy with how they've done. Bulls and heifers are mixed here. They're not separated yet, but we don't usually separate until they're going out in the springtime, and we can always inject them in any of the heifers, just to make sure that they're not in calf. But as a rule, there doesn't be much jumping or anything like that. But yeah, they have done very well. The calves were mailed outside, and yeah, for the year that was in it, these Winlands have done very well. They're a good size, probably a little bit bigger even than usual, which is always a good thing. So yeah, that is the stock that's in. The other pens in the cow shed are full. We're not going to do any videos on the cows at the minute. So yeah, that's kind of a look at what we've got in. Not as many bulls as usual, not as many heifers as usual. Bullock numbers is way up. So yeah, but as I say, we will get a better look at them when I have them out next week. So hope you enjoyed the video. Short enough, just quick look at the cattle and what we've got in. We will have a better look at them next week when we have them out. Until then, please don't forget to hit the sub button if you haven't already subscribed. Comment down below if you have any questions, and hit the like button on the video if you enjoyed what you've seen. Until the next video, take care. We'll see you in the next one.